Getty everything you need to know ahead of the Premier League clash at St Mary's Stadium on Saturday evening. Wednesday night's 4-1 Carabao Cup win over Burton Albion took Manchester United's record over the last 7 games to 6 wins and 1 draw, with 23 goals scored against just 3 conceded. On Saturday they'll be looking to extend that excellent form when they visit Mauricio Pellegrino's inconsistent Southampton side at St Mary's. The trip south marks the beginning of a 7-game stretch which will see United play 6 times away from home, including long-haul visits to Moscow, Lisbon and Swansea as well as Southampton. Jose Mourinho is known to be a fan of opportunities to save his players from exertion, so the forthcoming fixtures could really test his team's credentials on multiple fronts. They are in fantastic form though, with 9 changes in midweek making little difference to their potency. The win against Burton was the 4th time already this season that United have struck 4 times, and, while Romelu Lukaku's goal-scoring form has gained plenty of attention, Marcus Rashford and Anthony Martial bolstered their goal returns further in the Belgians' absence. Mourinho is far from short of options in attack. Man United injuries. Luke Shaw made his first appearance since a foot ligament injury on Wednesday but is unlikely to start against his former club. Curiously, the left-back's last appearance at St Mary's was in a Southampton shirt in 2014, as injuries have kept him out of United's 3 previous trips to the South Coast since his transfer between the two clubs. Paul Pogba is an absentee once more due to his hamstring injury, with no date yet set for his return. The midfielder is joined on the sidelines by young defender Axel Tuanzebe, who has been struggling with a back problem in recent weeks. Marcos Rojo is due out until the end of the year with an ACL knee injury, although he is now back in light training alongside the first team, so could step up his rehabilitation in the coming weeks, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic has yet to rejoin the United squad as he makes his way back from similar ACL damage. Man United suspensions. United have yet to rack up any suspensions this term, while Southampton are also free of disciplinary issues. Man United potential starting line. Having made 9 changes to his starting lineup for Wednesday's Carabao Cup fixture, Jose Mourinho could revert back to a similar lineup to the one which beat Everton 4-0 last weekend. Lukaku, Eric Bailly, David De Gea and Nemanja Matic are among those who are certain to return, while Antonio Valencia should once again take the captain's armband. The use of Rashford and Juan Mata in consecutive starts could throw their use into question, with Jesse Lingard turning in a great display against Burton to throw his hat in the ring for a first league start. Martial could be recalled to the league lineup after being given the sponsor's Man of the Match award against Burton, but that would likely mean a return to the substitutes bench for Rashford, who was also a standout against the championship outfit. Southampton team news. Southampton have been thoroughly inconsistent so far in 2017-18, with Mauricio Pellegrino's arrival at the club having so far failed to draw a run of positive results out of the Saints. Their inability to beat Swansea on opening display despite dominating was a huge setback, and although they have since beaten West Ham and Crystal Palace, a 2-0 home defeat to Watford and a scoreless draw at Huddersfield have undermined their progress. The home loss to Championship side Wolves in the second round of the Carabao Cup did little to boost confidence among the fan base either. Last season's revelation in attack Manolo Gabbiadini has yet to really get going in front of goal, and goals from other sources have been similarly scarce. The good news at least is that they are not shipping many at the back, with Fraser Forster recording 3 clean sheets in 5 games so far. Their defensive achievements have come against the backdrop of the absence of skipper Virgil van Dijk following the saga that was his non-transfer over the summer. He did make his first appearance of the season in last week's 1-0 win at Crystal Palace, though, bolstering the backline for the last 5 minutes in place of Dusan Tadic. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg should be back available for Saints after flying home to the Denmark for the birth of his first child and subsequently missing the win at Palace. Best Opta-Match facts. Manchester United have won 14 of a possible 18 points in their last 6 Premier League visits to St Mary's Stadium, W4D2L0. Southampton have failed to score in 8 of their last 10 Premier League matches at St Mary's Stadium. Manchester United have scored more Premier League goals in the 80th minute or later in games, 9, than 17 of the 19 other clubs have scored overall in the competition this season. 8 different players have found the net in the